Okay, guys, we're going to practice on our problems here. You have this paper. I'm going to do problems with you, and then you do them on your own, the ones I don't do. Remember, you should have your notes out. When it says right, we add to our x, right? If it says left, we subtract from our x. If it says up, we add to our y, and if it says down, we subtract from our y. Remember, we have an x coordinate and a y coordinate. That's every one of these points are our x's and our y's. So the only thing we need to do on this one is move it 1 unit to the left. So I'm going to take and move x 1 unit to the left. That's my x prime. Remember, this image here is my pre-image. What I'm going to draw is going to be my image. G prime, Q prime, and U prime. Be sure that you're labeling, and then you draw your new image, okay? Now, the other thing I want to see on your papers, I want you to write that rule, and that's just x comma y goes to, okay? That's just notation. How do I write stuff down? The coordinate x comma y goes to, we had to move 1 left. So you see all of my x's decreased by 1. So we say x minus 1, comma. And there is no change in y, so the y just stays the same. This is writing the rule. This is doing the operation. This is writing the rule. Okay? And you can see this is 2, 0, x on the pre-image is 2, 0, and x prime is 1, 0. So if I had the coordinate 2, 0, and I did x minus 1, comma y, then I would have 2 minus 1, and the y stays the same, and that gives you 1, 0. And that is your g prime, I'm sorry, your x prime. Okay? All right, let's try problem 2. And when we do after I do problem 2, I'm going to have you stop and works problem 3 and 4. So what do I do with problem 2? 1 unit right. That means that I have to do x plus 1. 2 units down. That means that I have to do y minus 2. So here's my rule. The coordinate xy goes to x plus 1 comma y minus 2. All right, here's t. 1 right, down 2. T prime. I. 1 right, down 2. I prime. That might be an L. I'm not 100% sure. E. 1 right, down 2. E prime. Make sure you're labeling, guys. Okay? All right, I want you to pause the video and work your problems 3 and 4. And then I'm going to come back when you take it off pause. I will be doing problem 6. Okay, on problem 6, you notice that your letters do not have that prime on it. So this is my pre-image. So the first thing I'm going to do is plot those points. -4, -3. Left 4, down 3. That's my R. -4, 0. Left 4, stay right there. D prime. 0, 0, that's my origin. L, whoops, I shouldn't have put prime on there. L and F, 0, -3. Oh, here we go again. Okay. F. Draw my shape. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go 3 units up. Let me get another color. So D prime is 1, 2, 3. Only thing that's changing is my Y, because the only rule I've got is 3 units up. L, 1, 2, 3. That's D prime. That's L prime. F, 1, 2, 3. F prime. I'm going to overlap a little bit here. R prime. Okay? Rule. I'm going to want the rule always. So I have the coordinate x, y goes to 3 units up, nothing else. So the x is going to stay the same and the y plus 3. Okay? All right, you need to do problem 5. Pause the video, do your problem 5. When we come back, I'm going to do 7. Okay, I hope you did well on 5. On 7, all we're going to do is use the coordinates, and 2 units left means x, I got 2 minus 2. So every x, I'm going to subtract 2. Y, 1 unit down, so every y, I'm going to subtract 1. Okay? So my rule, x, y goes to x minus 2, comma, y minus 1. All right, 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Here's my Q prime. Negative 1 minus 1 is also negative 2. D prime. Negative 2 minus 2 is a negative 4. 2 minus 1 is a 1. V prime. 2 minus 2, that's a 0. 4 minus 1 is a 3. J prime. 3 minus 2 is a 1. 0 minus 1 is a negative 1. Okay? All right, let's do that with number 8. And then after we get done with 8, again, you're going to pause and you're going to do your 9 and 10. All right, so for my rule, the only thing I have on here is 2 units down. So the coordinate x, y goes to, since it's only 2 units down, x stays the same, y minus 2. So when it comes to the math, under the y's, I'm going to write a minus 2. X is just going to stay as is. So for D prime, negative 4 stays the same. 1 minus 2, negative 2. A prime, negative 2 stays the same. 5 minus 2 is 3. S prime, negative 1 stays the same. 4 minus 2 is 2. N prime, negative 1 stays the same, and 2 minus 2 is 0. Okay, I'm going to pause just a minute. Do you need anything, hon? I just need ball pins. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You're going to do your problem 9 and 10 and come back, and I'm going to do 11. All right. Hopefully 11, 9, and 10 went well. On 11, on these last problems, you've got to remember to start with your pre-image. Whoop, I'm not. Start with the pre-image. Remember, without the prime, without the apostrophe is your pre-image. So This here is your pre-image, and this is your image. We're going from the U to the U prime. So what rule did I have? Did the X move? Nope, but it did go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Q. From Q to Q prime, we went up 1, 2, 3, 4. From I to I prime, we went up 1, 2, 3, 4. None of the X's are changing, but all of the Y's are going up 4. So my rule, the coordinate XY, is going to go to X stays the same, Y plus 4. Okay? All right, number 12. Number 12, again, C. From the C to the C prime. Make sure you go in the right direction, guys. This is your pre-image. You know, because it does not have any of the apostrophes on it. So C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It didn't go up or down. None of my Y's are changing. So all I got to do is write the rule X, Y. The coordinate XY goes to, this time the X is changing. It is going to the right, so it is increasing. So I have a plus sign. It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X plus 6. It did not move up or down, so the Y stays the same. Okay? All right, guys. You need to finish your 11 and 13 and then turn the paper into your drawer. If you do not finish, you have it for homework. You can turn it in on Monday, but you should have plenty of time to get this done. All right. Thanks, guys.